Good morning, everyone. So we are meeting after a very long time for the subject cloud computing. Am I audible, everyone? Please reply. Okay. I will share my screen as this is our first lecture. So we will start our journey with the introductory part as per our college norms. Let me share my screen. Okay, so whether my screen is visible to you properly, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Just a minute. Okay, so we will start. Let the participants join from both the division. So I welcome once again to you in your last semester of this engineering course. Okay. So I'll start with the introduction of teacher. So I am Mrs. Bhosle Supriya Sri Krishna. I have completed my BE Computer Science and Engineering from Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli in the year 2006. And then I joined Aztec Soft Limited, which is now known as Mindtree, and worked there for 1 year in software testing. Then after I joined Tech Mahindra Limited, Pune, and worked there for technical association as a technical associate for 1 year. So in all, I am having 2 years of industrial experience. Then after marriage, I came to Pandharpur and then completed my ME Computer Science and Engineering from our college only. So overall, I am having 2 years of industrial experience, and since 2012, I am working as a teacher, as a professor here with Sveris College of Engineering. Previously, for around 7 years, I was working with our diploma wing, that is College of Engineering, Polytechnic Pandharpur, where I am having around 14 months of experience as a HOD also. And then in the year of 2009, January 2009, I came to our degree wing. So this is small introduction from my side. So let's start with our mission and vision statements. I think our staff, our subject teachers have completed this particular thing, but as per the part and as this video is going to be recorded, I will be reading all the things once again fastly. Don't worry. So vision of our institute and the department. For institute, we are having the vision as to be nationally recognized among the best institutes in India for excellence in technical education. And for our vision, departmental vision, we are having the statement to be nationally recognized for excellence in technical education, augmented by research in the field of computer science and engineering. So you people also, we think that you people also go for having some kind of research in our field also. Okay. Then I know already around 80 to 90% of the students from last year are already placed, but you can choose the research field of CSE also. Okay, so now mission of the institute and department, we'll go with the institute statement first. So to impart value-added technical education through ambience of academic excellence, research and life skills by inculcating personal touch and respect in relationship amongst the stakeholders. And the mission of the department is to impart value-added technical and applied research-oriented education by inculcating life skills oriented to industries with emphasis on human values. So you have to inculcate the life skills with stakeholders as well as the industries. So we are having the stakeholders like your parents also coming into the stakeholders part, our companies where you are going to be placed, and many more who are directly indirectly involved in the activities of our department. Okay, so you have to work for all these kind of stakeholders. Okay, so now coming towards the program educational objectives, we are having 4 PEOs of our department. So first is apply the computer science domain specific knowledge and skills in the growing software.
लाल भडक देवल मॅडम ना लाल भडक पाहिजे.
Akhilesh, please mute your mic. So apply the computer science domain specific knowledge and skills in the growing software and related industries. Okay, so you have to go with the domain specific knowledge from our field, from CSE field. Then second is demonstrate leadership, professional ethics, project management, and finance related attributes as a employees or employers. So you will be coming into the role of employees or employers, whatever will be. So you have to demonstrate the skills like leadership, professional ethics, project management, etc. Third is engage in lifelong learning for professional advancement to develop innovative solutions for individual or societal problems. And fourth is demonstrate strong communication skills and ability to function effectively as an individual and part of a team. Okay, so already through different kind of projects, mini projects or your final year projects, you are already in touch with some kind of a societal problems. Okay, so you are giving the solutions from that perspective to our society, but you have to enhance that particular skill, come closer and closer to the such kind of a societal problems. Okay, so it will be giving you the lifelong kind of a learning. And also in this particular process, you have to demonstrate the strong communication skills. So these are all the PEO statements of our department. Then POs, that is program outcomes. Our program is computer science and engineering. So we are having our specific outcomes. First is engineering knowledge. So apply the knowledge of mathematics, science, engineering fundamentals, and an engineering specialization to the solution of complex engineering problems. Second is problem analysis. So identify, formulate, review research literature, and analyze complex engineering problems, reaching substantial conclusions using first principles of mathematics, natural sciences, and engineering sciences. Third is design or development of solutions. So you have to design the solutions for complex engineering problems and design the system components or processes that meet the specified needs with appropriate considerations for the public health and safety and the cultural, societal, and environmental considerations. Fourth is conduct investigations of complex problems. So here use research-based knowledge and research methods, including design of experiments, analysis and interpretation of data, and synthesis of the information to provide valid conclusions. Fifth is modern tool usage. Definitely this particular PO will be getting updated as per the time in our field. So create, select and apply appropriate technique, resources and modern engineering and IT tools, including prediction and modeling to complex engineering activities with an understanding of the limitations. Sixth is the engineer and society. So apply reasoning information by the contextual knowledge to assess societal, health, safety, legal and cultural issues and the consequent responsibilities relevant to the professional engineering practices. Then coming to the seventh one, so environment and sustainability. Understand the impact of professional engineering solutions in societal environmental context and demonstrate the knowledge of and need for sustainable development. Eighth one is ethics. So apply ethical principles and commit to professional ethics and responsibilities and norms of the engineering practice. Ninth one is individual and teamwork. So function effectively as an individual and as a team member or leader in diverse teams and in multidisciplinary settings. Next, 10th one is communication. So communicate effectively on complex engineering activities with the engineering community and with the society at large, such as being able to comprehend and write effective reports and design documentation, make effective presentation, and give and receive clear instructions, which is very important in our field. Okay, so for going for designing any kind of a project, you should be very, very clear with ideas from your client. Then and then only you will be able to implement it properly by using your language skills. Okay, when the ideas from clients are clear, then and then only you will be able to demonstrate it through your computer language. So for that purpose, communication is very, very important. So that particular skill you have to develop. Then project management and finance. So demonstrate knowledge and understanding of the engineering and management principles and apply these to one's own work as a member and leader in a team to manage projects and in multidisciplinary environments. And last but not the least, that is lifelong learning. So recognize the need for and have the preparation and ability to engage in department in independent and lifelong learning in the broadest context of the technological change. So this is very important in our case because technology is changing day by day. Okay, so that's why you should be aware of those technologies and you have to learn those particular technologies and implement. Okay, so these are the program outcomes. And then coming to the program specific outcomes, that is PSOs. So engineering graduates will be able to, first is understand and design, some and ampersand was included here. So understand, design computer system using the knowledge of digital techniques, microprocessor, then computer organization, advanced computer architecture, operating system, system programming, compiler constructions, application softwares, etc. Then interpret, analyze and design software system programming knowledge using the algorithmic skills, web technology, big data analytics, networking fundamentals, machine learning and Internet of Things. And third, adopt applications in emerging fields of computer science and engineering. So these are the 3 program specific outcomes for our subject. So this is all the introduction part, overall like vision, mission and all those things we have completed till now. And now coming towards the subject part. Okay, so here our code of the subject is CS424A. It is the 5th elective subjects, that is cloud computing. And here the teaching scheme, examination scheme is given. So teaching scheme, we are having 3 hours per week, which are having 3 credits, and practicals 2 hours per week, 1 credit for it. Okay, so I will be engaging 5 hours per week from your schedule. Okay, and we are having end semester examination of 70 marks, in semester examination of 30 marks, which is already aware to you. We are having 2 ISs, and average of those 2 will be considered for your final, this out of this 30 marks. Okay, so and we are having ICA, continuous continuous assessment, that will be including your whatever the assignments given to you, then your attendance, that all will be considered under these 25 marks. Okay, attendance, if we are having some offline lectures, then those criterias will be little bit more, but here as a part of online, you should be attentive 100% for your lectures. Then this attendance, your assignments, then timely submission, these all factors will be considered for these 25 marks. And of course, the case with ISs, you have to submit both the ISs. Okay, last time for the subject STQA, many of you have submitted only one ISC. So that is why the average out marks are very less. So this time you don't go for these kind of a things. At least for your subject, you are having just 4 to 5 subjects, 5 or 6, whatever will be. And those many ISs you have to submit it, one ISC at a time. So you should be aware how many ISs I have submitted. Okay, so be punctual, be attentive at the time of submitting the ISs, as well as timely submission will also be considered. Okay, so this is overall the teaching and examination scheme for our subject cloud computing. Then coming towards the part of the syllabus, I will read out the syllabus part over here. So we are having total 6 units in our syllabus of CC, and in our section 1, first unit is overview of cloud computing. So here we will be covering the history of cloud computing, evolution of cloud computing, traditional versus cloud computing, why cloud computing is important, then cloud service models like IaaS, PaaS, PaaS, SaaS, those models we will be covering. So cloud deployment models like public, private, hybrid, community models, community cloud. Then benefits and challenges of cloud computing, role of virtualization in cloud computing. So overall basics overview of cloud computing covered in this first unit. Then coming to the second unit, which is working with private cloud. So private cloud definition, what is exactly private cloud? It's a definition. Then characteristics of private cloud deployment models, cloud stack, its architecture, and its compute, storage, networking, and IAM services. Then OpenStack, so it's again architecture and it's a compute, storage, networking, and IAM services. Then designing elastic, highly available, and resilient infrastructure using OpenStack and Cloud Stack for varied application scenarios. Then financial and technological implications of running an application on private cloud. So all these parts in the theory part, we will be covering in our lectures, and whatever will be needed from practical point of view, we will be covering in the practicals. Then third unit, that is working with public cloud. So in second chapter, second unit, we have covered that is private cloud. Here the public cloud is given. So in public cloud, what is exactly the public cloud? Why public cloud? When to opt for public cloud service models, and public cloud vendors and offerings. That is again IaaS, PaaS, PaaS, SaaS, then basic compute, storage, networking, and IAM services of AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. Designing elastic, highly available, and resilient infrastructure for varied application scenarios of AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud platforms, and then financial and technological implications of running an application on public cloud. So this we will be covering in third unit, that is working with public cloud. So this is our section first. Then coming towards the second section, in that fourth unit is overview of cloud security. So explain the security concerns in traditional IT, introduce challenges in cloud computing in terms of application security, server security, and network security. Security reference models, abuse and nefarious use of cloud computing, insecure interfaces and APIs, then malicious insiders, shared technology issues, data loss or leakage, account or service hijacking, unknown risk profile, shared security model between vendor and customer in IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Okay, so some kind of a security part related to these clouds we will be covering in terms of theory. Excuse me. Then coming towards the fifth unit, that is cloud computing for business. So why to go for cloud? From the business perspective, then establishing your cloud vision, buying cloud services, understanding cloud risk, building ROI from cloud computing, the challenge, cloud computing in use. Okay, so from business point of view, whatever will be required part that will be covering in our fifth unit, and then sixth one, that is migration to cloud. So when and not to migrate to cloud, migration path for cloud, then selection criteria for cloud deployment, issues or risks in migrating to the cloud computing. So this part we will be covering in our sixth unit. So overall, this is the subject for cloud computing, 6 units, 2 sections. Okay. So if you are having this time also online exam, then again 50 MCQs will be given to you. I will try to cover the syllabus from like books as well as the internet resources we will be discussing. I will also go for the resources we are having on internet. Also, many of you have completed the courses also on Coursera or some other things like NPTEL, then some so you might have completed these kind of courses, so you can use that particular knowledge also over here in this particular subject. Okay, so if possible, I will give some assignments based on practicals, or sometimes maybe um, a written kind of assignments will also be given to you. Okay, so we will check which one will be feasible, which one will be suitable for our subject, so that according to that I will give you the assignments. So in this syllabus part, minimum 15 assignments are given. So I will try to make it till 10 assignments. Let me check. Yeah, for your ICA, minimum 15 assignments. So these assignments must be of higher cognitive levels than the cognitive levels addressed in the course outcomes. So in our course outcome, whatever the statements that we are having, apart from that or above to that particular line, some assignments are asked to be completed. So we will try to go for it. Okay, and many a times this happens at the time of submitting the assignments, some kind of a copy pasting or that part is present over here in this online platform. So if this happens, then I will go for timely submission for you. So suppose, for example, if your friend is asking for one particular assignment, you have given it to your friend and your friend have submitted it before you. Okay, so I am unaware who have completed the assignment first. Okay, so if he is submitting, your friend is submitting before you, then he will be getting more marks, no matter you have completed it first. So whenever you will be completing your assignment, you just post it first and then share with your friends. But why to share with your friends? Let they do by their own, isn't it? And as we are aware that cloud platform and related to this, we are having lots of opportunities in market. So just study this particular part from your end properly. Okay, so that it will be beneficial for you only. So this is the syllabus. Then we are having the textbooks and reference books. So this is the part given from your syllabus only. So textbooks, we will be referring the Cloud Computing Principles and Paradigms by Raj Kumar Bhuiya, James Broberg, and the other authors. Then second is the Open Group Cloud Computing Publications. So here e-resource is given, that is www.opengroup.org/cloud/index.htm. So on this particular page, you will be finding some other links from where you will be getting more and more resources for this particular subject knowledge. Then again, official documentation of OpenStack, CloudStack, AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform. So that is also there. So in our Coursera, we are having many courses related to AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, and all. Okay, so if you have completed those courses, I am repeating the statement. If you have completed those courses prior, that knowledge will be helpful for you here also. Okay, so these are the textbooks given for our syllabus, and then the reference books like Cloud Security, a comprehensive guide to secure cloud computing by Prudz, Ronald, and Russell. Okay, then Cloud Computing Implementation, Management, and Security by Rittinghouse, John. And then third is Mastering Cloud Computing by again Rajkumar Bhuiya, Christian, then Thamarai, These are the books from McGraw-Hill Publications. Then Cloud Computing for Dummies. So that is by Judith, Robin, Marcia, Fawn, etc. And fifth book is given Cloud Computing, A Practical Approach by Anthony, Toby, Robert. This is again McGraw-Hill publication in the year 2010. So these reference books given in from the year 2009, 10, 13. Okay, we will go with that, but also we will check with the updated one, latest one, and Google is the god for all these things, isn't it? So we will go with this and okay, so this might be the last slide, I guess. So we are having the subject cloud computing. So about title of the course that is the subject. So about title of the course, cloud computing. Anything like meaning of this? As we know, the word cloud म्हणजे काय ढग. Okay, so cloud, why the name cloud is been given over here? So suppose for example cloud which is there above where we are situated, above our building. Okay, so that will be accessible to we people as well as the people who are able to see that particular cloud. Okay, so those all will be having access to that particular cloud, but those people who are away from that particular region, they will not be able to. So accordingly, you are saving your data on a cloud, on a shared platform, shared memory. Okay, so that particular thing is nothing but cloud, and in that computing term is also there. So whatever the computing things we are doing, okay, maybe the shared memory, shared databases, whatever is there, so that we are using here in this particular term. Then central idea of the course. So to get in touch with the latest technology called as a cloud computing, we are going for this particular course. Importance of the course in the engineering. So as we know, there are many problems we faced in the traditional technology, like for the banking databases or whatever. So those all will be covered, and having more and more storage, we are going for this particular cloud computing. So that is why the study of this particular subject is very important from our CSE background. And then course outcomes, that is the outcomes of this particular subject. So at the end of this course, students will be able to, first is choose a cloud service delivery model suitable for the organization's hardware and software needs. So here now we are going for this particular things from the organization's point of views. Then choose a cloud deployment model. In the first one, we are having the delivery model. In the second CO, we are having the deployment model suitable for organizations, hardware and software needs. Third is determine financial implications for selecting a cloud computing platform. Fourth is determine technological implications for selecting a cloud computing platform. And fifth one is address security and privacy concerns for a given cloud platform scenario. So these are 5 course outcomes that we will try to achieve from our syllabus. So the part like introduction of our subject and all these things we have covered in our first lecture. It's already, I think, 11:40. On Wednesday we are having, that is tomorrow, we are having practical. Okay, so we'll go with the first part. We'll try to cover a first assignment. Then, so anything from your side, you want to ask anything at this moment of time? Any doubt till now? Yes. Okay, so we will stop over here for this particular introductory lecture. You can put your attendance in the chat window. Put your attendance in the chat window. Okay. And then you can leave. In the last week, I was not able to cover the lecture because some issues with my laptop, but yesterday only I bought new laptop. So I think no problems for our future assignments and future lectures and all. Okay, so we will cover on time. But one more request from my side, that is, in the month of November, we are blessed with a baby girl. So she is right now 4 months old only. So sometimes this may happen that she might be interrupting in our lecture. So with actually at that moment, I will try to be ready with everything. But if in case of emergency, uh, I may have to leave earlier or may join a bit late. So that time you will consider my situation. I hope so. In the first lecture only, I am telling this to you. Thank you, Sonali. So this I wanted to share with you people. Fine, no problem. सो जर इन केस काही प्रॉब्लेम आला इन फ्युचर तर तुम्ही मला समजून घ्याल. अँड इफ पॉसिबल इन some of the lecture I will introduce her also with sorry, she also with you people. Okay, fine. So put your attendance and now you can go for the lunch break. I think it is at 12 o'clock, but our introductory part is done. And I'm having, I think we are having next lecture on Friday. I will check with the assignments, and for the assignments, if it is necessary to go for some kind of a theory part, I will check it, and then we will accordingly manage it, like 1 hour lecture or and 1 hour practical, whatever. So I will talk with you all those things, and accordingly we will cover it. I think tomorrow also we are having middle session. Okay, so that part we will cover in our next lecture. So still 32 participants are there. I will stop my video and mute and put your attendance, and then you can leave. Thank you very much, everyone. All the remaining students, Tajmin, Kajal Karade, Ahilya, Vaishali, Aditya Dhaifule, and Sarika Hande. Please put your attendance, and if you are done with, then you can leave the meeting. Hey, Pindya. Next second.